and welcome to this video, which is an overview of the Sandbox community. I launched this community back in September 2024, and it truly has been one of the greatest privileges and joys and highlights of my professional life. The founding members really crystallized the energy of the group and the vibe. I'm so excited to open the doors to welcome new members. A couple of things. One, the pillars that the community were founded on. I wanted to create a space, one, for creativity. Creativity for me, whether you consider yourself creative or not, is really the heart of our human spirit, and connecting us with our inner creativity, our inner wisdom, our inner voice and intuition is one of the things that this community is all about. We come back to this in different ways. One of the ways we do it is, of course, by focusing on creativity, bringing this to every workshop and encounter, helping it flourish in our space. The second pillar is connection. I don't know about you, but it feels like we're so ultra connected in this world, and yet many of us feel so lonely and disconnected, feel like our connections have become more superficial. So the connection that we offer is one of depth with ourselves and with other like-hearted folks in community. The third pillar is about reinvention, and I love this word because it's at the heart of what we do as well. Looking at how are we in transition? How are we transforming into the best and brightest version of ourselves and creating a space not of advice giving or directing us to do certain things, but a space of invitation, a space of depth where we can be our true selves and get support in community. A couple of principles that I think are really important. So those are the pillars. One principle is that it is not a space of advice. So the offering is really to come home to yourself over and over again by tapping into your own truth, your own wisdom, your own creativity. The second thing is that it's a no FOMO space. So, although we have several offerings a month, 4 offerings at this point, every month, it's a space where you can show up as you like and as often as you like. We record all of the workshops and meetings, so if you'd like to, of course, you can't join or you don't want to join that month, you can always go back and review the video. So now I'm going to talk about the things that we do together every month. So the current offerings on a monthly basis are first our intention setting call, and that is at the beginning of the month. It's to help you get clarity on who you want to be that month, the things that you want to do and experience and create. We do this again in a creative way, so it could be through discussion or journaling or art making or any other possibility. The second offering is called a coaching and teaching workshop. We've had workshops on the mind-body connection, the creative spirit of our soul, and again, these topics are always co-created in community. And next month we have a Sandbox member, which we call a Sandboxer, who will be leading us through kind of a book club that we've all decided that we'd want to read. And if we don't want to read it, that's okay. You can just show up to the book club and she's going to facilitate a discussion about this book. The community is open to women, to people who identify as women, and non-binary people. Energy of the group is very open-hearted. I would consider us very conscious people who are spiritually minded, and yet we are people who come from different cultures, we're of different generations, different stages in our lives, and that really creates some of the beauty, is the diversity of the group. If you're interested in finding out more, I've got a couple of events coming up that are on Eventbrite, so you're welcome to join those. I'll also be sharing a link to my website where I have a description of the Sandbox community. Now, the term sandbox is very deliberate because I don't know if you ever played in a sandbox as a kid, but the sandbox was one of my favorite places to play. I think it's because it invited this playfulness, because everything was in transition. Sand changes with the weather and the environment. And it was a place where I felt like I could turn up and play and knock things over And I think we have a really playful spirit in the Sandbox too. So we do things with depth that matter, and we kind of get to the heart of things. And there's a lot of lightness and playfulness too. If you join the Sandbox community, you'll get a free orientation call with me. So you'll feel oriented to the platform that we use, which is our technology to stay connected. It's a posting of all of our events. If you have any questions about the Sandbox community, please reach out, and I hope to see you very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.